You guys, so I admit I was a bit cruel in what I did there. I didn't let you guys see the actual machine, so... You guys, so I admit I was a bit cruel in what I did there. I didn't let you guys see the actual machine, so I'm going to be revealing the machine here and actually pulling the towel off. So, tell me, right now, gather all what you're thinking it could be, but I'm going to show you something. You're probably thinking, oh, it's this. There's been a few guesses. Some people said it was the Aerosol Margarita, despite the fact that I said I didn't bring that machine back home. There's someone who thinks it was the Hotpoint WD640G, despite the fact I disliked that machine quite a lot, although the drive was very good, but I didn't like the motor, neither the out of balance sensor. Aside from that, there's been no other guesses really as to what anyone can think. So, there's a lot of other things I wish it could have been. But I'm probably the first one to have something like this in the collection. I don't know, maybe some have had other rebadged models of it. I know one person who's going to absolutely love this machine. The laundry centre, Chris. Oh yes, this is definitely one of your favourites. So guys, who expected me to have this? An Asco Quattro 1600 model W6661. Who expected me to have an Asco? That's the mystery machine that came home. Full chrome door. Look at that, you can see me in the camera. She's a 1600 spin, so officially the fastest machine we've ever had in this house. The fastest being the WMA 64. It's 1400. I converted her over to a British plug, but look at this. I've also got my detergents from Australia, Radiant and Softened Ocean Fresh. And I also have, you guys remember this one, the Huggy Classic Blue, which was the one that smelled like sweets. She did a maintenance wash last night, 60-degree one, and it was amazing. So what we're going to do, I'm going to do a full load of white towels only, well, with some design. But look at that, I just love the idea of that drop-down door. Now, Spencer made a little comment about the W656 the one we did the wash race against, with the Excellence model. And he said, wouldn't it be great if you had, I hope you do acquire one of these into your collection. And by God, I have. Machine's quiet. When you put the door up, you can hardly hear the machine. And the 1600 spin's pretty good on this. It's a crack on the door, but I put some Araldite over that last night, so that shouldn't do anything. She's not the top end model really. The top end model of this series I think was the W6582L, which was actually the 1800 RPM model in this style. They never did a 2000 model, and I have been trying to see if this machine is possible to upgrade to 1800, but I can't figure a way to do it. But I know on the Excellence and Cylinder models you can actually upgrade them to 1600. So before I load her up, I'm just going to switch her on for you and you can see. She's got a bright green... Oh, she was on a spin. Okay, so your menus are here. You have program 1. You go to menu, so you can change all your settings here. Delay, she's got a delay timer. Super rinse, I think that increases to 7 rinses or something, but we're not going to need that. So I do back to menu, pre-soak, anti-crease 2 hours. So quick wash 1600 RPM, you can do up to 95 degrees on a quick wash. So program 1, you got program 2, high water level sensor off. You got all these options here. Wool wash, Clarky's favourite, menu, and that's where you go for the rinse program spin. If I also go back to the menu, sometimes you've got to switch the machine off to do it. I pressed it 5 times. That's now on the test program. the machine runs through all the functions. Instant door release on this model too. The only trouble is that machine sticks out so far, the drawer doesn't open, so I'm going to have to try and figure something out about that. We can do a load of towels, very grubby ones. I've mainly saved up white ones for this, because I wanted obviously white machine, white towels to show up better. And we'll be revealing some Australian detergent in this machine. We're doing a pre-wash with that. So I'm going to open her up. Let's switch the machine on. To unlock, you press the key button here. Pump comes on some mums. Loud door release. Gives me a fright, that does sometimes. So, very much like the Waskata versions. No door seal, of course, and the famous Asco suspension. The Quattro name comes from the fact that the machine's got 4 shock absorbers. So this machine's incredibly stable. I've not done an actual properly loaded spin with this yet or anything, so I don't know how the machine will perform. These towels are definitely grubby. They were used to clean all the machines. That's slightly pink because that's an old one that I had. That's the most horrible smelling towel there. This model is a 6 kilogram from what I know. The W676 one, which is the one I found on eBay, well, Marketplace for going, is the 7 kilogram model. But that's a perfectly good load. Nice chunky drawer. So, as usual, we've got the limescale tablet. This machine has seen no limescale whatsoever because she's been out in Australia, and as usual this never opens the way you want it to. But it doesn't matter. I'll just open it like that. There you go. Nothing stops me. And grab hold, continue. Bit of a fail how that opens, but oh well. As long as it opens. Now that's a very interesting detergent. Look at that, it's got all these little coloured specks in there. It's got quite a vintage smell to it, quite a strong one. Do we get a scoop in there? Yes, we do. Oh, very different one actually to the ones I've got. This powder's got like the consistency of sherbet. Very different feeling powder. So, put some in the pre-wash compartment. Only a little there. And I'm very cautious about Australian detergents. I know they foam up quite a lot. Some in the main wash. Now, this machine is also a hot and cold film. So, don't have to worry about too much time washing. Limescale tablet's broken up, but that doesn't matter. I'll go in the main wash. Alright, that's all good. And some Ocean Fresh conditioner to remind us of the glorious Australian ocean. It's got like a channel in the softener drawer. So switch the machine on. You might be able to see the faint neon in there, more mains indicator. So we'll go for program 1. Let's have a look what we can scroll through and do. So you've got all these options. Quick wash, we'll go back to menu. Super quick wash, wall wash, hand wash, rinse program, spin. I don't know why there's different ones for each. If I entered that, I don't know what the difference between that and like all the other settings are. Normal wash, high water level. Might do normal wash. I've not yet really known how to use this machine properly, but we're trying to get there. So high water level, no drain, no spin. You can do that, high water level, and your spin obviously goes up to 1600. That's a very fast spin. Temperature 95, 2 hours and 6 minutes. That's not bad actually. Enter, so I can change all this. High water level, I mean, go back. So look at that, high water level. I don't know what the sensor is though. It doesn't let you go back, only lets you go forward. Program 2, that is, yeah. I'm not familiar with doing this, guys, but I'm just showing you a bit of the menu through. Normal wash, light wash, synthetic wash, quick wash. Oh, synthetic wash. Heavy wash. I think that's what we want, a heavy wash. Let's have a look. Enter. 2 hours and 10 minutes. Let's see what options it will give us. 1600 RPM, 2012. But sensor is on. So guys, that's the wash cycle we want. And we'll do temperature up to 95. Gosh, 2.5 hours. That's alright though. Okay, plenty of time. And without further ado, I think we'll press start. I'll reveal the door for you. I'm not going to zoom up on the machine, I'm just going to do it from here so you can see first wash. You guys are obviously seeing this after the washing, and that's because I wanted Spencer to have a reaction. I want him to see the machine and not know what it is. The only person that does know is Clarky. Matt and Elliot obviously know, and my friend Harry Henshaw knows. Princess and Anthony know, and who else knew? Oh, Josh knew as well. So I kind of brought this machine into the collection without Mum knowing, and only told her when we came home that I had a... Just hear that, there's no... There's our old Australian plug. I had to cut that off. This is something like washing white towels together that's nice to do with like the first load or something. Also, you can see the reflection of the machine there. Very high power fill this has as well. So on the pre-wash. The heat is quite powerful on this as well. Heats up very, a bit like the A3060, heats up quite quick. Good wash action there. That's lush. We're draining after the pre-wash. Let's see if this does a spin or not. Interesting. Cold pre-wash. They did a cold pre-wash. Strange. Let's see if we do a spin though. Probably not. No. Straight into the main wash. That's it. Taking the limescale tablet. That's filling hot and cold, I think that is. Oh, look at that. Making suds. Quickly she fills up. There we go. So, slow tumbles for the first part. The suspension moves about a lot more on this machine, so I don't think there's anything wrong with either the springs going or the doors looking like it's about to hit the side of the machine. Because the drum's not like attached to the front of the machine by the seal, there's a lot more give. Let's get an actual sudsy wash in that. The pink thing you're seeing is part of that white towel. It's got some like pattern on the bottom. And there's also a Marlboro cigarettes towel on there with the red design. Bloody hell, man. Then when the machine heats, she starts doing fast tumbles. Probably get a few suds locks in this machine. Guys, we are heating to 95 now. You may notice the wash tumbles have gotten faster and more intensive. Amazing. The heater on this is a 2000 watt heater, so it's quite powerful. That's 50 watts more powerful than the Maloney had. Well, the Maloney's one took forever because of the amount of water that used. Neighbours getting the kitchen done still. But there's literally no movement at all from the cabinet of the machine when that's happening. So guys, we finally reached 95 degrees Celsius. It takes a while to heat, but that's done pretty good. Very good water level as well. The arm is just clicking a bit slightly as the machine tumbles. Notice that Australian detergents can still work at very high temperatures. That's pretty good. It's probably because they're designed to work in top loaders which fill with hot water, so they don't denature so quickly. But all UK detergents tend to go at that stage. Because most of our ones are now designed to work at low temperatures. So the machine just topped up the slightest amount and we're now on the shuttle rinse. That's the longest wash I've ever known of, man. 43 minutes she's got. Marlborough towel. Yeah, distribute and spin. Here we go. Get ready for a sunblock. God, that was a fast distribute. Oh, I can got some whitener in there. We've got some whitener here actually. I'll stick it in. I'll do another wash later on. Maybe that tea towel survived. Christ, that dye must be bad. That was about. That wasn't even a spin. Yeah. Okay. God. Bloody hell. That is intense. See, I told you these machines spin like commercial washers. Alright, that's like a vintage style spin. Look at that starts off, didn't care. That's about 500 RPM. They do about 500 and then. Here we go again. The way that just takes off is just amazing. Oh, they always do this kind of distribute, fast distribute. I think it's 800, I think. Oh, the Hero as well. So smooth that is. Probably onto the rinses now. Yeah, first rinse. So we'll see what level this machine does. I've enabled the high water level on this. good that the machine at least does a spin after the wash. That's 3 machines I got that spin after the wash. Cassato, the Mila and the Asco. We think this machine's around 2007 or 2006, so it's just about where I'd go for a modern machine. Although I would have a 2000 Asco, but I prefer this style, I do. There was actually a Maytag one on Facebook Market, on Gumtree, and it was a 2000 RPM one, but I thought I like this one better. 1600's pretty fast for me, right? That's very fast. Second intermediate spin, I think this will be 800 RPM again. There's something like the 2000 Asco on the way. We've got 29 minutes to go, so. Oh no, it's trying to rinse. Second rinse. So, yeah, second rinse. That's right, the machine only does 3 intermediate spins, so there's going to be a couple of rinses that she doesn't spin on. You see, it feels very fast. That's a fast fill. There you go. So they're like medium level rinses. It might be quite short as well, I'm thinking. Because the final spin on it is something like 10 or 12 minutes, so. Machine's draining, but I don't know if I'm going to spin. She's developed a squeak all of a sudden. Probably because this machine hasn't been used in so long. Or I don't know what the previous owner did. Because this wasn't actually... Matt and Elliot weren't the last people that owned this. This was passed on to someone else and they got the machine for me from them. But Elliot did do a video of this. So how many of you had a sort of suspicion when you saw it on his channel that it was going to me? I doubt it's going to be a spin, maybe the next one will be. Statement towels, man. When they're white and they're bloody pink. Third rinse. Maybe the next one will do it. What's that third rinse? So maybe between third and fourth and fifth. Because they're not being a door seal, I think it makes the machine feel a lot more quicker. I think if I'm right, bulk necks were the first people to design this kind of separation from the chassis of the machine, the front cabinet. I think in the 60s they did it on a, I can't remember what one, someone's got one. Don't know, I think Asco followed afterwards. the Dyson contra rotator following the same principle as well. That's the first I knew of a machine like that. And of course, Electrolux do it on some of their Wascaters, and Chris's Professionals have it. Down during the spin. 13 minutes to go. There you go, spin. Oh my god. Jesus! Bloody hell. Surely. What? Sorry, Ascos don't care. Stop the rebalance. Oh no, they always stop the rebalance. Hang on. Is that a red? That's not a red towel, is it? No. Just trying to figure out if that's what's actually gone it. No, it'd be the paint. It'd be the dye off that. I would never have thought that. It's never happened before. There we go. Second burst. The 800. Oh gosh. Hardly any cabinet movement like that at all. The first. Show you the way that's moving, let's see. Like that. There's hardly any movement from my cabinet at all. It's impressive. I'll be rinse 4 now, that'll be on. Machine's doing another spin. We've only got 10 minutes to go, so how does that work? That's 600. Still got the conditioner in there, so these are very complex program machines. They are. I've never really understood ASCOs, to be honest. I won't get told off for using this at least. Another spin. Goes for it. She switched the pump off, I think. That's 800 about. Yeah. That's a fourth rinse. Bloody hell, that sounds horrible. Probably guessing that's just probably going to add some time on. Not because the machine hasn't been used in so long. Well, we don't, as I said, we don't know what this machine went through with the previous owner. Wish they sold these in the UK. They sold them under ASEA here, they did, ASEA. I've got AEG also had that style of door on their AEG Lavamat Bella, Lavamat Clara, Lavamat Regina, Lavamat Deluxe, Lavamat Nova, etc. And then the Deluxe Electronic. Machine's draining again. This probably might be a spin. Now the machine is saying there's 1 minute left. Right, no, that's not true because the machine hasn't done the final rinse yet. Might have to try and investigate what that squeaking is. And is that just going to cut out before 17? There we go. Right, so this is the final rinse now. There you go. It flushes both the pre-wash and the conditioner compartment. So we don't do another intermediate spin. Right guys, we're on the final spin now, the grand finale. And we've got Service Gem on FaceTime there. Yeah, look. He's just gone and got a copper bird from his shop. He walked all that way. What he did to go and get a small bottle of copper bird, he got in his car, drove down to Edinburgh Waverley Station, got bus 614 because it is actually still running. Took it to the end, and then he got a taxi to take him to the Tesco up there.
Yeah. Luckily, it was known as 20614. But we're getting you here, like, we'll see.
It should be interesting to see how this does. Springs. I feel like the time when Matt did that video of his whirlpool and he realised he dyed his socks pink. Because I've got white towels in there, but a part of the print of one of the towels has dyed them all pink.
Yeah.
So I'm now going to have to put colour on. Oh god, here we go. This Asco just doesn't care about balancing at all. Literally has. I know it's got a sensor, but. Oh my god. Waterlock. smells amazing. I'm using Australian detergent in there as well. That looks so nice there, doesn't it? Weird singing Ascot with. I see that squeaking has stopped. Right, second burst. And this is it, the final ramp up now. That's straight to 800 RPM. What's that? It goes for it, I guess. Then it will go from 800 to 1400, then up to 1500 and then 1600 it does. 100 steps then. $1,400. Something rattling inside the door there was. much is hardly any cabinet vibration. That's 1500 RPM. Officially nothing in this house has ever gone to this speed. We're simply hearing just the side panels vibrating a bit. What it is just a piece of plastic is inside the door from where it's cracked. That's 1600 RPM. Listen to this. Hardly even hear that at all. Literally, tell you what. I haven't got a 20 pence coin. I can't do the round one. See how dry that lot came out. And the good thing with this, she does instant door release. I'm going to have to redo those towels and put some whitener in there. Doesn't matter, they're all my towels anyway, so we don't really use them. But look at that, completely stuck to the side. Now she should do an anti-tangle at the end. Oh yeah. There you go, look at that. Sorry about that. if I got one of my spin drives and put them in there now, then probably nothing really would come out of that. Yeah. Sensor on, spin. There's 1 minute left. Very long wash, but that was a good one, probably. There you go. All I do. Machine pumps out. Oh my god. Oh, they are so dry, they are. Oh, not all of it's gotten bleached pink. That's like literally 5 minutes, literally 10 minutes in the tumble dryer. And, oh, there's still some hot ones hiding here. Right, guys, so that's the revealment of the new machine. You probably weren't expecting one of these, but I'm thoroughly impressed. Might even start a laundry service of one of these machines if possible. So, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to keep it supreme. And actually, I'll tell you something. You guys are probably wondering what I called this machine. I think Doris is a good name for this one. Yeah, Doris, because of Doris Coley of the Shirelles, or I was thinking Mickey is another one, another member of the Shirelles, but no, I was thinking Doris is a nice name for her, because although she's like modern, she's got old school characteristics to her. So thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to keep it supreme and go with the flow.